Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. The world of artificial intelligence is moving at lightning speed, and just when you think you've caught up, three new titans emerge, ready to redefine what's possible. Today we're diving deep into a colossal showdown: xAI's Grok-3, Google's Gemini 2.5 Pro, and OpenAI's GPT-4.5. These aren't just incremental updates. They represent significant leaps in reasoning, coding, multimodal understanding, and real-time information access. But which one truly stands out? Which model offers the best performance, the most useful features, and the most compelling vision for the future? And crucially, what are the ethical considerations we can't ignore? Grab your notepads because this is the ultimate 2025 AI comparison. Let's get into it! First up, let's talk about Grok-3, Elon Musk's latest contender from xAI. Pitched as a maximally truth-seeking AI, Grok-3 comes packed with some impressive specs and unique features. Grok-3 boasts a 128,000 token context window, which is substantial for maintaining long conversations and processing large documents. It's been trained on a massive 12.8 trillion tokens of data, but its real standouts are its specialized modes. DeepSearch allows Grok-3 to access and analyze real-time information from the internet, including, crucially, live data from the X platform. This gives it an edge in providing up-to-the-minute insights, something many other models struggle with due to static knowledge cutoffs. Then there's Big Brain Mode, designed for complex computations and heavy-duty tasks, allocating extra processing power when needed. And Think Mode aims to provide more transparent, step-by-step reasoning, which is particularly useful for technical problem-solving. Speaking of technical prowess, Grok-3 made headlines by scoring an impressive 93.3% on the 2025 AIME math competition, outperforming several competitors in technical reasoning. It's also shown strength in code generation, hitting 90% on the LiveCodeBench. For developers and STEM professionals, these are compelling numbers. Its average response latency is also quick, around 67 milliseconds. However, Grok-3 isn't without its limitations. While strong in technical areas, some reviews suggest it can lag in creative writing tasks and might still face challenges with very complex coding scenarios. Access is exclusive to X Premium Plus subscribers at $40 a month. And as we'll discuss later, its truth-seeking claims have faced scrutiny. Next, let's turn our attention to Google's Gemini 2.5 Pro. This model is a significant evolution, primarily because Google is framing it as a thinking model. What does thinking model mean? Essentially, Gemini 2.5 Pro is designed to reason through problems step-by-step internally before generating a response. This architecture aims for dramatically improved performance, especially in complex tasks requiring advanced reasoning and coding. One of Gemini 2.5 Pro's biggest strengths is its native multimodality. It can seamlessly process and understand information from text, code, images, audio, and video. This opens up incredible possibilities, like transforming videos into interactive learning apps, as Google has demonstrated, or generating animations from video footage. Imagine feeding it a YouTube URL and having it build a learning module based on the content. Its context window is also a headline feature, up to 1 million tokens currently, with plans to expand to 2 million. This is massive, allowing it to comprehend entire codebases or hours of video. For enterprise users dealing with vast datasets or complex legal and medical documents, this is a game changer. On the benchmark front, Gemini 2.5 Pro holds its own, scoring 86.7% on the AIME 2025 single attempt, and leading on benchmarks like MMMU for multimodal understanding, 81.7%. Its knowledge cutoff is relatively recent, January 2025, which is a plus. While it's a powerhouse, especially for multimodal tasks and within the Google ecosystem, think Vertex AI, it's primarily geared towards enterprise applications. Pricing varies, and it's positioned as a premium offering for complex challenges. Its creative text generation, while capable, might not be its primary focus compared to its reasoning and multimodal strengths. And finally, we have GPT-4.5 from OpenAI, the model that many will experience through ChatGPT. Now, there's a bit of nuance here. While GPT-4.5 was announced as OpenAI's largest and best model for chat yet, its API version, GPT-4.5 Preview, is being phased out by July 2025, with OpenAI recommending developers move to GPT-4.1 for API use. GPT-4.1 itself brings a massive 1 million token context window and strong coding improvements. For ChatGPT Plus and Pro subscribers, however, GPT 4.5 has been the accessible cutting-edge model. It features a 128,000 token context window and is lauded for its enhanced creativity, more natural conversational style, and improved ability to follow user intent. It doesn't perform the explicit, detailed step-by-step logic in the same way as OpenAI's O-series reasoning models, but it's designed to be an innately smarter general-purpose model. GPT 4.5 in ChatGPT supports image inputs, can generate images via DALL-E, and has web search capabilities, keeping its information relatively current, though its core knowledge cutoff is October 2023. It's adept at tasks like improving writing, programming assistance, and solving practical problems. Performance-wise, it shows significant improvement in scientific reasoning over GPT-4.0, its predecessor in some contexts, scoring 71.4% on the GPQA science test. It also holds a slight edge in multimodal benchmarks compared to GPT-4.0. The main considerations for GPT 4.5 are its high cost if accessed via API, though this is becoming less relevant with the phase-out, and the fact that its most advanced reasoning is now being channeled into the O-series and the new GPT 4.1 for developers. For ChatGPT users, it's part of the subscription, but the underlying model strategy at OpenAI is clearly evolving. All right, now for the main event. Let's put these three AI giants side by side across key capabilities. Reasoning and problem solving. Grok-3 with its think mode and strong AIME scores, 93.3%, positions itself as a technical reasoning powerhouse. Gemini 2.5 Pro's thinking model architecture and impressive AIME, 86.7%, and GPQA scores also make it a formidable reasoner, especially for complex, multi-step problems. GPT 4.5, while generally smarter, defers to OpenAI's O-series, or GPT 4.1 for the deepest, explicit logical reasoning, but excels in practical problem-solving and conversational reasoning. Edge, slight edge to Grok-3 for specialized math, Gemini 2.5 Pro for broad complex reasoning. Coding capabilities. Grok-3 shows promise with 90% on LiveCodeBench and features for code generation and debugging. Gemini 2.5 Pro is highlighted for its ability to handle entire codebases, create web apps, and performs well on benchmarks like SWE Bench Verified, 63.8%. GPT 4.1, the API successor to GPT 4.5 for developers, is a coding beast, leading on SWE Bench Verified, 54.6%, but different version setup than Gemini's test, and excelling at code diffs and front-end development. GPT 4.5 itself is good for programming assistance. Edge, Gemini 2.5 Pro and GPT 4.1 for API are very strong here. Grok-3 is competitive. Multimodal functionality. Grok-3 can process text, code, and images. Gemini 2.5 Pro is the clear leader here, natively handling text, code, images, audio, and video, with demonstrated use cases like video-to-app. GPT 4.5 accepts image inputs and can generate images with DALL-E at Edge, Gemini 2.5 Pro, by a significant margin. Real-time information access. Grok-3's DeepSearch and X integration give it direct access to live web data. Its training data is also current up to February 2025. Gemini 2.5 Pro can use Google Search for grounding, and its knowledge cutoff is January 2025. GPT 4.5 has web search via Bing and ChatGPT, but its base knowledge cutoff is October 2023. Edge, Grok-3 for its direct X integration and very recent training. Context, window, Grok-3 and GPT 4.5 in ChatGPT offer a 128,000 token context window. Gemini 2.5 Pro offers up to 1 million tokens, soon expanding to 2 million. GPT 4.1 API also offers 1 million. Edge, Gemini 2.5 Pro and GPT 4.1 API for sheer size, speed, and efficiency. Grok-3 claims a 67 ms average latency. Gemini 2.5 Pro's speed is comparable to GPT-4, with Gemini 2.5 Flash being the faster, cost-efficient option. GPT 4.5 in ChatGPT, response times are generally fast for chat. Edge, highly dependent on the specific query and mode. Grok-3 is fast for its class. With great power comes great responsibility, and these AI models are no exception. Each faces ethical challenges. XAI's maximally truth-seeking claim has been challenged. Incidents of alleged censorship, particularly concerning mentions of Elon Musk and Donald Trump in specific contexts, have raised questions about its neutrality and potential for bias, despite XAI attributing this to a rogue employee and fixing it. There are also broader concerns about potential misuse and the consistency of its content moderation, especially given its access to real-time, often unvetted, information from X. Like all models trained on vast internet datasets, Gemini 2.5 Pro can reflect and perpetuate societal biases. Google acknowledges this and outlines its responsible AI principles, focusing on safety, fairness, and transparency. However, concerns remain about how user data is processed, potential political bias despite neutrality claims, and the model's strict content policies sometimes preventing discussion of legitimate yet controversial topics. OpenAI also has a strong focus on safety and alignment. However, GPT-4.5 can still exhibit biases from its training data. Issues like generating misinformation, hallucinations, though reduced, persist. Over-reliance on AI for critical decisions and privacy concerns related to user input are also significant. The model's handling of sensitive topics and potential for generating harmful stereotypes if not carefully prompted are ongoing areas of research and mitigation. All three companies state commitments to responsible AI development, employing techniques like reinforcement learning from human feedback, RLHF, rule-based rewards, and developing tools for transparency and bias detection. However, the rapid advancement of these models means vigilance from users and continuous oversight from developers are absolutely crucial. So, after that deep dive, which AI model comes out on top? The truth is, it depends heavily on your specific needs. Choose Grok-3 if you need cutting-edge real-time information, especially leveraging data from X. Your work is heavily focused on STEM fields, mathematics, or technical reasoning. You're an X Premium Plus subscriber and want an AI deeply integrated into that platform. Speed and a rebellious personality are appealing. Choose Gemini 2.5 Pro if you require unparalleled multimodal capabilities, especially with video and audio. You're dealing with extremely large context requirements, documents, codebases, long interactions. You're in an enterprise setting looking for a robust, thinking model for complex problem-solving and data analysis. Integration with the Google Cloud ecosystem is a priority. Choose GPT-4.5 via ChatGPT if you prioritize a highly polished, natural, and creative conversational experience. You need a versatile general-purpose assistant for writing, practical problem-solving, and general knowledge queries. Access to tools like DALL-E for image generation and reliable web search within a chat interface is important. You're already in the OpenAI ecosystem and value the user experience of ChatGPT. And keep an eye on GPT 4.1 for API-based development for its superior coding and context. The AI landscape is incredibly dynamic. What's cutting edge today might be standard tomorrow. Grok-3 brings raw power and real-time X awareness. Gemini 2.5 Pro offers incredible multimodal depth and reasoning. And GPT 4.5 continues to provide a refined and versatile user experience through ChatGPT. Even as its API counterpart, GPT 4.1 pushes new boundaries for developers. The competition is fierce, and that's ultimately great news for all of us, pushing innovation forward at an unprecedented pace. What are your thoughts? Which of these AI giants impresses you the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this comparison helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more tech deep dives, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the future of technology. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.